Queen Rahmaya Beauty is now Pretty Queen by Queen Rahmaya. Get beautified by the Queen and shop Pretty Queen Cosmetics by Queen Rahmaya. Just download the Etsy app or visit our website. We have handmade glosses and mink lashes on deck. So make sure you shop Pretty Queen by Queen Rahmaya. Being natural is the way to go. Be natural, my queens. Hello. What's up, my delicious gang? You know exactly who this is. This is Queen Rahmaya, and thank you for listening to Listen Up Podcast by Queen Rahmaya. I am so happy you're listening to this platform today. And this is season 2, episode 3, Evolution. I am going to touch on some topics like evolving as an individual, what I've been doing. This sort of like a update episode. Before we get into any of that, I would like to introduce to you my new cosmetics line. I mean, it's not brand new, but I kind of revamped it. I did revamp it. Queen Rahmaya Beauty is now called Pretty Queen by Queen Rahmaya. The reason why I have revamped that business was because I am evolving as an individual. And I am going more into the natural route. In this cosmetics business, in this cosmetics line that I have, it is mostly lip glosses, handmade, and as well as mink lashes that everybody in this world wears nowadays. It is more on a natural streak of things. I am no longer selling any lipsticks or eyeshadows, stuff like that. That's kind of major. The good news is, throughout my previous business called Queen Rahmaya Beauty, as you all were familiar with, I have sold out all those products. Everybody loved those products, and I want to thank you for purchasing from my previous business and still supporting me. I have came a long way. Also, I have released Legacy today on Spotify and all of the major streaming platforms such as iHeartRadio, iTunes, Apple Music, and big major platforms like that. This is my very last album that I'm going to be making and releasing. I will no longer make any more music. I am done with that era. And the reason why I have created Legacy, another thing is, all of those songs on this album have been released previously. And those are the songs that have major hits that everybody loves. And I have made 2 extra bonus tracks, never heard before. I think you guys will like those too. And some songs on there as well that I released back in 2018. For example, the Christmas rap that everybody is familiar with. When I first released that first Christmas rap single, I just did it at the top of my head. I was in art class in Mount Tabor High School, and I put out my notebook, pad, and my pencil and started writing. It was around Christmas time, and I want to make a Christmas song that everybody be bumping to. I know everybody be bumping to it. So I was like, ho, 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 Maya got some hoes. I'm that bitch that got some fucking up on my stay nigga go. You know, that shit like that. But like, after I have posted on Facebook, everybody was jamming that stuff. Everybody was reposting it, sharing it, commenting it. And there was some haters on there too. I ain't gonna lie. But I never had 5,000 views on a post like that or any music. Because I was been rapping and writing songs beforehand when I was in middle school. And some of you middle school people that went to Paisley with me, you all should know that I was rapping then. My rapping sucked then. It sucked really bad. But I have progressed into learning new skills on how to perfect that craft. And now I am releasing my final album called Legacy. I am leaving a legacy to everyone, including myself. And those are some of the things that I want to touch on and talk about with self-image and the imagery in this society. Now, for myself, I have never let go of the rebellious stage of dressing how I want to or how I look. That's never going away. But at the same time, I want to embrace my naturalness and how I can also be somewhat classy, as some say, or have a clean image. I know how to do that too. So I want to show you guys how classy I can be. But at the same time, I know how to be on the other side of the darkness. I can still say that I am an alternative individual. I'm an alternative black woman that dress kind of like a grunge, goth, punk type stuff. And I support the alternative community, especially the alternative black community. And the things that makes me highly upset is when your own people just torment you and just destroys you because of how you look externally. Oh, she got the black lipstick, she got the black eyes, she wearing those spike collars on, or she got them big platform boots. She's a freak. We feel obligated to destroy this person or bully this person to death. I don't like that. I really don't. It's because you don't understand something. It does not give you the right to try to destroy that individual because they want to be different, and you on the other hand ain't got the confidence to be different. You can't even be yourself. You want to be everybody else that you see around here. You want to abide by society's unrealistic beauty standards. You want to feel accepted by someone that does not give one crap about you. And that's what gets me about my community. Y'all just want to follow the leader assholes. Like, y'all want to just monkey see, monkey fucking do. Like, when y'all gonna get it in your brains to be your own selves? Stop trying to be something you not. And stop trying to destroy somebody else because you don't even have the confidence to do so. Or because somebody else destroyed your self-esteem so bad that you want to hurt somebody. That's not right. And the reason I'm speaking on this because I've been through it. I know how it impacted me. And so I'm speaking out for the alternative black individuals who don't have no outlet. You have me. I'm listening and I understand what you're going through. And it's okay to be different. And just take that by a grain of salt. That's how they're feeling within them. That lets me know how they feel about themselves. It has nothing towards you. It has nothing to do with you. They'll find their own journey someday, if they'll change. With 9 times out of 10, they're clearly fucking not. And if they do, in the long run, karma's going to hit. And it's going to hit bad. But I'm going to fast forward from that, because that'll be a whole other episode. But back to the evolving episode of a little update on myself. So those are the things that are currently going on. And I feel so refreshed. I don't feel like the same person I am. I don't feel like the same person I was a few months ago. And I give it a year. Now, the year of 2020 was a huge eye-opener for me. And when I currently left my job back in February, it really opened my eyes to what I was really going through, what I was really, I was like, what the hell am I doing? What have I gotten myself into? What is the purpose? Me, people pleasing so much, trying to be something I ain't. Is this really me? My gifts and talents are still there. And I'm currently building that back up. I'm currently building my passion back up. Because I've been around so much that just drained my energy. To the point where I stopped believing in myself. I stopped going hard for myself. I stopped doing everything for myself. Now I'm currently doing my nails. I want to do my manicure with acrylics now, with the French nails going on. I want to do that. And last weekend when I did my pedicure, I haven't done that for myself in years. I haven't done that stuff in my years. In years. Well, since commissary school, when we had to be in a group where we had to do our pedicures for the skincare section of the institution, where we had to do our pedicures on each other. And when one of them was doing my pedicure, and she just, was laughing at because of how my feet looked, and I was embarrassed. And so after that, I didn't really take care of myself like that, especially my foot like that. I really didn't until last week. But see, I'm starting to really take heed into self-care, because self-care is so important. They don't take the time out of their day to really take care of themselves, because they're so busy trying to please others, but they can't please themselves. Lately, I've been attracted to going on a natural image, but at the same time, I'm still in my rebellious shit. I still want to wear my black lipstick. I'm still wearing my chokers with the spikes on them. I'm still wearing my platform boots. I'm still wearing my grunge, goth, punk type style. But I'm not going to frequently be like straight up like golf and shit, you know what I'm saying? Because at the same time, I want to like balance that stuff. I have to balance it, But I still support my alternative baddies, because y'all still the bomb.com. Don't let anybody scare you from being yourself and wearing what the fuck you want to wear. Because, that's your shit. That's your hard-earned money that you bought. Or somebody else bought it for you. Shit, you embrace that. You embrace that stuff. But yeah, that was a little life update, little episode update on this podcast today. I want to thank you guys for listening today. And I want you guys to go ahead and stream my newest album called Legacy, and my very last album, Legacy. It is on all streaming platforms such as Spotify, iHeartRadio, iTunes, Apple Music, and all other major streaming platforms. And I want you guys to go ahead and go on my Etsy shop at Pretty Queen by Queen Rahmaya and shop my lip gloss and lashes there. Thank you all for listening. Until next time. And I want to thank each and every one of you for supporting my music as well. I know some of y'all was like, no, this bitch ain't still making no damn music. She's still rapping. She ain't gonna never get it up. Okay, now I have granted your wishes. I have stopped making music. Because it started slowly. I slowly started losing passion for it. And when I have been looking into what happens when you are finally discovered by the major labels and stuff like that, I don't want to become owned anymore. I don't want to be owned to the point where I sell my soul to the industry. I don't want to become mainstream. I don't want to be no another Nicki Minaj. I don't want to be no Cardi B. I don't want to be no Lotto. I don't want to be no mainstream artists, period. Because I see what they go through. I know you're supposed to have tough skin within the industry that you're in. I have learned that as well. Let's see. Let's see what else I can say about that. I want to stay underground as much as possible. Some people are like, I'd rather be rich and famous. Me, on the other hand, total opposite. I'd rather have my life. I'd rather be healthy. I'd rather have a family. I'd rather have gratitude toward the things that nobody else have gratitude towards or don't even acknowledge, such as having the sun, having the opportunity to meditate in the sun, having the opportunity to smell the plants, see the animals. Like earlier today or this evening, I was outside meditating in the backyard, and there was a rabbit in the backyard. It's a cute little thing. And I just closed my eyes. Then all of a sudden I heard some movement, and it came towards me. And I was like, wow, I can't believe I had the power to do that. I'm happy that little rabbit didn't feel like it was in harm's way. It didn't feel threatened. It just hopped on by me. And it stood there. And then a few moments later, it just hopped away. I'm just happy to have that aura of safe. I'm happy that I feel safe. I'm happy that the animals feel safe around me. Because they know my soul. They know my aura. They know I'm a good person. They know I'm harmless. But fast forward. Anyways, with the music situation, I've made so many songs I can't keep count no more. And some songs that I have released on major platforms, I have deleted them. If you want to check those albums out, with the first one that I've created was the self-titled album Rahmaya and Unapologetic, and as well as the third one, which is the Black Rain Mix, and other oldies such as my mixtape days with Dear Rahmaya, Class of 2020. Let's see, what else did I create? And singles such as the Christmas rap that I've mentioned earlier, Hot Girl S, Check Me Out, and let's see, stuff like that. That'll all be on Audio Mac. So download Audio Mac if you're interested in listening to those. Those are never going away. I'm not deleting those from that platform. And you can also check out my SoundCloud as well. All of those are up under Queen Rahmaya. So just check those out. Now, another thing is, me as an individual, while I'm doing these major changes in my life, I'm evolving. And this is what this episode is about, evolving. I want to feel like I am living my life for myself and not for others. I have accomplished so much that people don't even get a chance to accomplish. I've accomplished things that my past generations were not able to accomplish beforehand, and that I was able to. And I'm proud of myself for doing that. But at the same time, I feel like I had to accomplish those things to keep an image, a clean image, a perfect image, I should say. And I feel like it was a lot of pressure towards me to accomplish those things. But that's a whole nother episode for that. Me, I don't feel like I'm in a dark place anymore. I feel like I have moved far away from that. And I feel refreshed. I feel holiness. I feel like a goddess. You know what I'm saying? I can embrace my natural beauty. I can embrace my natural hair. I can embrace the way my body is shaped. I can embrace the color of my skin. How my skin is so soft and smooth. And learning how to take care of myself by the way how I eat. What do I consume? What do I see? How much time do I spend on the phone? How much time am I on social media? How much time am I on watching TV? How much junk food am I consuming? How much fast food am I consuming? Stuff like that. Am I getting enough sun? Am I going outside enough? Am I getting some fresh air? Are you looking in the mirror naked and appreciating the body that you're in? Because I see so many females that are getting these plastic surgeries and BBLs. I'm like, wow, why? But at the same time, I can answer it, because especially when they're trying to make money and they're within these industries where you have to look a certain way, or you have to abide by their beauty standards to make a certain amount of money, become rich. You have to look a certain way. You have to have a big ass or big hips and big breasts to make a certain amount of money to survive. As well as, in that case, as well as when you are creating a platform with OnlyFans and becoming an IG model, they end up having these BBLs. And you think when they're promoting these products, such as these little weight loss teas and these waist trainers and stuff like that, and you thinking that they have naturally gotten rid of those, they didn't. They've been under operation to get their bodies to look a certain way, or look like their body snatched. And it's really not snatched, it's just man-made, unfortunately. So most of those things that I've seen, I was like, damn, I'm not doing that to myself. I'm not even going there. I'm not even going to do that to myself like that, because more than likely you can die from that. You can die from that. You can have major health problems from that. And it can also cause a lifelong thing for you if you're not cautious.